Oh my God. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. You have Kenny, you have Carlil, you have Bamba. There is a three-headed goat on the loose, and they are about to come to you
You got
live
sports,
on the same
you got
convo. I
anime,
repeat,
you
this
got
is not
media,
a
you got
drill. They are about
entertainment.
to come to you live on
The
the
same
same
convo, baby. Tap in.
Let's go!
Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, bomb, but they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same host, Kenny, Carlil, and Bomba. And this is the podcast where we talk everything sports,
Batman,
anime, and media and entertainment. This is the anime segment with your boy. And before I start with my main topic, I was contemplating, do we want to? I didn't read the spoilers, Bomba, but would it be spoiling if we talked about the latest chapter, even though the next chapter is about to come out tomorrow?
what do you mean by would it be spoiling?
Like, is the newest chapter too new that we can't talk about, or else we'd be spoiling it for our conversationalists?
You talking about 18?
Yes.
No, 18 is not, because the spoiler is already out, meaning there's gonna be the chapter's gonna be out either tomorrow.
Oh, I know the new chapter is coming out tomorrow, but what I'm saying is, would it be wrong for us to discuss 18?
No, we need to talk about 18.
Okay, let's talk about 18 then.
We need to be talking about 18, yes, sir.
All right. All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Before I say anything, how do y'all feel about 18?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Android 18 fire.
When Bonnie popped out and the shit, I got
Joy
hyped.
Girl.
I threw my phone at work. I'm not gonna lie to you. That hoe was lit as fuck.
Wait, I thought you didn't even like that transformation.
You said what?
I thought you didn't even like that transformation.
I don't like the transformation.
Now you
but
got two goofy motherfuckers running around.
You said it's look, but it was just the fact that she's also like, it was the fact that she was able to, I don't know how she was able to just, transform using her devil fruit. So that's what I was hyped about. The transformation itself is still ass.
The thing is with Bonnie's devil fruit, she can do anything that her imagination can like imagine, pretty much. It's almost the same shit as Luffy's, honestly.
Facts.
It might be more broken. Shit.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I was gonna say. The best part of this arc, obviously, her power and what the future day it opens us to. Because now you remember how we saw that panel of like the whole Straw Hat crew as like Gear 5? Like that shit could happen. Like that shit can happen now. Like she can literally put people in possibilities. She can literally put Frankie in the possibility where he got eaten. Son got Nika. Now that she knows what Nika looks like.
Yeah, because we saw that she can also transform other people because she turned those vice admirals into babies.
And she did that to Luffy too. To an old man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit finna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Imagine Chopper with some Gear 5, dog.
Chill out. With a monster point?
With monster point? My question is, is Bonnie a D? Do we know?
I don't think we know yet. If she is, we don't know.
She's not. She's a celestial. Like she's a child of a celestial. She's not a D.
She's part celestial. She's not full celestial.
Yeah, and her mom is what's her name? We know her mom. Her
Yeah,
mom is
she was
not
part of the Revolutionary Army, but we don't know if she was a D or something like that.
She was not. She was under the D.
The reason I asked is because this happens right after we find
Genie.
out that, huh?
Genie.
Yeah, Genie. We find out right after we find that Bonnie can turn into Joy Boy or Joy Girl right after what's the doctor? Why I can't remember. I'm blanking on his name. What's the doctor's name? Yeah, right after Vegapunk's robot goes silent about what the will of D actually means. We're about to finally get it out right.
Pissed
And
me
the
off.
fucking robot dies out. Right after that happens, Bonnie pops out with Joy Boy. So I'm like, so is Oda trying to sell us the will of D is if you have a D in your name, you could potentially be Joy Boyish?
That's kind of why I was saying the spoilers, because they kind of just answered that.
Oh wait, so next chapter is gonna answer what the will of D is, what you're saying?
Yeah.
I was about to say it better. It better.
Huh?
It
No, it's
better.
not. It's not gonna answer as to what it is. But you remember, this is just a minor spoiler if I can. It's very, very minor. It's not big at all. It's literally just gonna talk about again how the will, like, you know, basically those people have a will. You know what I'm saying? That the D stands with the will. That's just what it is. It's not gonna say what the will of D is. But we get interrupted by something very, very, very progressive. So that's just what I can say.
Are they the most free?
It has to be. It has to be something along those lines. It has to be. Because it has to be something along, because we're not just getting the message at any point. We're getting this message, one, where the top 5 quote unquote leader of the world are putting all of their effort to shush it. You know what I'm saying? You can't speak. And like, quote unquote, what we knew about the ancient century has already been said. You know, how there is civilization under the sea, how the world government is lying to you, how Joy Boy fought the 20 kingdoms, whoop-de-whoop. The only part that they're still trying to shush is the whole D thing. Like, why? First one, we were about to get a single person. What was the robot finna say? Who is it? Is it Luffy that he was talking about, maybe potentially with Joy Boy? Is it Blackbeard he was about to talk about? Because people are, what we know is that it had MO. People are thinking either it's Moon or Monster that it was about to say, which both can kind of relate to Blackbeard. Moon, his darkness fruit, and he's been drawn under the moon before.
My question is, why would being most free matter?
Why would be?
Yes.
It's not being most free. That just, I feel like it's more like the people that would challenge this world, like this world that's basically a lie and a prison to, you know, the thousands. That is just like a few maybe kingdoms that came together, potentially put down the ancient kingdom, and then now Emu is in the darkness where there's not supposed to be anybody in the throne. Because we know that nobody's supposed to be on that throne, but Emu is on the throne. So there's a lie that we are using to cover up a lot. The world government is not protecting you. These people that are free are the people that don't care about being pirates or being Marines. They're coming at you, trying to just do what's right. It doesn't matter what's going on. I feel like that's where the free is. Because look at Luffy. Outside of even Gear 5, just look at him. If you're real, ask me directly. Or we said to Momonosuke, come talk to me. You talk to me, I'll help you. It's as simple as that. Like, you know, you're hungry, this nigga's out here, like, oppressing you. That's not right. And there was a reason that how he resonated with people, how he kind of freed the enemy. Kaido, Big Mom in the same sense against what you call it, kids.
I think I'm just having a hard time of understanding why that would be so important to the government that that'd be one of their biggest secrets.
That one of the, because the D, for example, we already know that the D, the people that carry the name D, don't know the value of that name. So they themselves don't even know what the D is. But now if they know that, well, the reason why you have the name D is that your whole lineage, for example, has been fighting for freedom, all of a sudden your name makes sense. Or if you're a part of a special race or a special royal lineage, which all of this is speculation, by the way. It's not answering 19. I just want to make that clear. This is just me saying that. But that's what I'm thinking. Because at the end of the day, it's like we know, and it's been stated within the One Piece that D members and their members with a D in their name don't know it. Blackbeard literally said it. Like them people just be going around. Even Saturn said it too. That basically these people don't know, and they're just just here. They're carrying it, and maybe like they're just going with their instinct, just being rebels, but they don't know what that D carries and what they used to do.
Okay, because when I try to think of all the characters that have D in the name, none of them are. I would say none of them are actually like similar.
I feel like yes and no, kind of. Because who you think? Who are all the D that we know? For example, we know we got Mark, Law,
Dragon,
yeah,
Luffy,
Sabo. No, Sabo is not. I mean, because the side D boy is.
Sabo's not actual.
He got named. He got named by Ace.
Side D boy.
So we got
Roger,
Ace,
Zebek,
Blackbeard.
Zebek is a D as well.
Yeah, Roxy, Zebek.
Vivi.
I feel like all those people do have something in common.
Go ahead, Bumbo. What do you think they all have in common?
I feel like literally the freedom aspect. You can't tell them nothing. Like they're literally gonna go with what they want to do. That's Vivi was supposed to be a princess. She just went what was right. You can't tell me nothing. Like I'm not gonna stay here and just be subjugated. Blackbeard, I want the world. Literally, that kind of relates between him and Roxy, but like they feel like they want to be free, they want to rule, they don't want nobody above them.
So you Luffy, think just a rebellious nature?
I feel like it's that essence of freedom. Maybe it's people that have that natural, like there's that essence burning in them, but it manifests in different ways. Maybe for you just to do the right thing, because at the end of the day, you have your personality. A whole clan cannot have one personality. But maybe that one clan can have motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like they can just have that essence. Like maybe a drum, like that drum of liberation can be beaten maybe a little bit between them because maybe they're literally descendants of Nika or Joybo or whatever. You feel me? Because we still don't know who the D has to start somewhere. Now, how that affect that lineage that carries it, or what makes them special, it has to be within them. Maybe something that's burning. Now, what that aspiration might make you do, that's up to you. Blackbeard is kind of evil. Maybe that's why he's aiming for the world. Luffy, he just wants to see niggas happy. Eat full, has a dream that's so silly that people are like, yo, that you're the only nigga that can think of that. Vivi Freedom, Law, want to do right. You see how he is. Kid, kind of hot-headed, but he has his mission too.
Is Kid a D?
Yeah, I think Kid is a D. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he's a D.
I don't think Kid's a D.
But even if they have their own identities, like I see similarities between Luffy and Blackbeard, just for the simple fact that one thing you can say about them, like they inspire the people that are around them. And just the way that they like Luffy, and just the simple fact that just the smile and the attitude, Luffy and Teach kind of have that in common. You feel me? Like the motives and the nature might be different, but it's kind of the same energy that they're giving off to the people around them.
Carly just said something really important because I feel like we don't pay attention to Teach, but Teach has people that literally are motivated by his goal. Like, and people that are OP, people that should be walking their own path, but they literally meet Teach. Like this nigga literally has Aokiji is literally like he might betray him in the future, but he's literally a member of their organization. Catalina Devine, her name rings like throughout the whole sea, but under Blackbeard.
So do you think the will of D really is to have? It's kind of like a talk no jutsu. You have like an aura or like a ability to unite people and get people to follow you, which is why that would make sense why everywhere Luffy goes, every place that Luffy touches, he ends up with a new part of his revolutionary army. Literally every single place he goes, no matter if it's like a place and he's initially fighting against. He liberates every single island he gets to and adds another piece to his not revolutionary, but his what's his army called? You know what I'm trying to say.
You're talking about Luffy's fleet?
Yeah, the Straw Hat Fleet, yeah.
Hmm.
But that was just our beginning topic or our appetizer to the main course.
I kind of feel like I have an answer to the D though. It just kind of pops in my head, and it might be a big ass.
Go ahead, say it.
But what if the D, right? Because we know that, for example, the devil fruit manifested through whatchamacallit, people's wants and imagination, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if the will of D is like literally like those people that originally manifested the devil fruit? Like those people that are so free and so wild and like, you know, had that burning essence in them that they're literally able to manifest devil fruits into the crazy. That would, I feel like it would be crazy, but it would make sense. And then that would also make sense as to why maybe this one person that had this one devil fruit, he's able to get so many devil fruits just by being a D. The will of the devil fruits, the will of D. Because they literally will those devil fruits into existence.
So what you're saying is you think, well, okay, this is not what you're saying, but kind of. I'm going to branch off of what you're saying. Mm-hmm. If Luffy wanted to eat a second devil fruit, he could. He just only hasn't because he's been told not to.
No, I'm not saying that. Because, okay, for example, let's put it this way. You see, outside of the devil fruits, right? Races in One Piece have abilities. You know what I'm saying? And those abilities range. Like Lunarians literally have that fire, almost invincible. You got the Minks, can transform into Sulong form. Mm-hmm. Fishermen, you already know what they can do. You got giants, you have elder giants before. Like every single every single creature has abilities. Now, what if these creatures' abilities was that? Like that's how OP that was. I'm not saying that necessarily that just because you have the D, you're able to get certain devil fruits, but maybe that D is allowing you to push certain devil fruits towards, you know what I'm saying? A crazy potential. For example, somebody like Blackbeard because Blackbeard, for example, he knows in terms of knowledge, he knows the most. He knows shit that most people don't know. There is a reason why he went after the Yami Yami no Mi. And people are talking about his lineage, like that lineage that's special. People have been talking about every lineage already. What lineage could be so special that, you know, it allows you to just naturally go after the world?
Okay. So bottom line, the will of D gives you a deeper connection or a special connection to devil fruits that most people don't have.
Mm-hmm.
D stands
and
for
also since we know that Emu is looking at that picture of Vivi's ancestor, and that technically I just can't only assume that Joy Boy smashed that. That will of D can literally be Dick. The will of Big Dicks.
Can we get to the main course, Kenny?
Will of D.
I just want to let that marinate for a second.
Why? Pause.
Will of D. Dick her down.
Pause. I feel like that's a pause.
For what?
You gonna let the big dick marinate? Like what's
wrong?
All
right.
Like it cannot.
That's not what.
Like, come on,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of crazy, bro. He said we gonna let it marinate. Like, why would we let that marinate?
This has been the same convo with the same host.
No. Now we about to end it.
Marination is crazy though. Like, you want to let it marinate overnight? Be good for tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Boy, this is what I'm gonna say. We're gonna move on to the main course. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna do another picking up the pieces, but I didn't want to make my co-host angry with me.
I mean, do it. Fuck it, do it.
No, I'm not doing it. It's kind of a picking up the pieces, but not for real because we never actually had this discussion. It's just come up in a lot of our discussions, but we've never actually addressed the issue. All right. Today we're gonna address the issue. One Piece versus Naruto.
Oh God, what is it now?
One Piece.
This is a picking up the pieces. This is literally picking up the pieces.
No, it's not. We've never addressed this issue. All right. We're gonna have a conversation, a combo, and we're gonna actually see what verse is stronger. Okay.
The same conversation, apparently.
This is the same thing, bro.
The same combo. Shut up.
They're called the same combo because they talk about the same shit every day.
But it's not this. It's just a play on name. We don't. But Kenny does. Like, God damn.
I was thinking at work. I'm like, what do I want to talk about? We can talk about One Piece. We can talk. I haven't watched the new Demon Slayer yet.
I can't wait to
watching. I've been watching a lot of anime that I'm sure Carla hasn't seen yet. So that's why I'm like, we can't talk about those.
Which anime?
Maybe watching
Kingdom, Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La
I tried to start that. I need to give it another one.
What, Shangri-La Frontier?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
not gonna lie. Shangri-La Frontier, in terms of story, I get it. Because I get you dropping it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a watered down sort of online.
Isekai.
There's no real stakes if you die.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's cool. It looks cool as hell.
I get it. I think of it like a Sword Art Online mixed with Solo Leveling, mixed with like that time I got reincarnated as a slime, mixed with like
a slice of life. Because
you're
not dying.
It's not so high stakes. The main character's cool. He's goofy. Because I play games like Elden Ring and stuff like that, I like it because there's people who play those type of games with just like some type of weird mask and they're shirtless with no armor type things, and they're cold at the game. So they've taken that and made it an anime. That's why I kind of like it. But anyway, can't talk about those. And I was like, what can get the blood going? What can get the blood flowing in here? One Piece versus Naruto.
Oh shit! Here we go again. I cannot wait to name this "Picking Up the Pieces" Part 6 on YouTube.
Come on, bro! This is not picking up the piece. This is my segment, and I didn't call it picking up
Part
8. This is my segment, and I said it's not a picking up the pieces.
I got you, big dog. This is your world.
All right. So first, we're gonna do feats of strength. Bomb, you're gonna have to help me out on this. I know you're on my side with this.
So
the biggest feats of strength in One Piece that I could think of on top of my head that we actually saw. I know we heard that Whitebeard could potentially destroy the world with his devil fruit. I guess now Blackbeard could potentially destroy the world with that same devil fruit.
When did anybody say Whitebeard could potentially destroy the world?
When Whitebeard was literally pulled up to Marineford, they did this whole little
and to the sea around them.
Huh?
To the ocean around them. I see what he did there. To the ocean and the sky around.
He's talking about the title of the title was the middle.
Wait, what did you say? You broke up a little bit.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I was telling Carlo that what you were referring to was the title that can destroy the world.
Yeah. And if you think of what his devil fruit can do, he can literally start earthquakes. He can split the ground. He can cause tsunamis and tidal waves. Those are natural disasters that could potentially wipe out populations and thus destroy the world.
As we can see with the level of the sea rising.
Yeah, we have never seen a power in One Piece that has that type of destructive power. We've seen people with brute strength do stuff. This man can literally grab air and just rip shit apart. So, that, like I said, we haven't actually seen that, but we've got a devil fruit description that it has those abilities. So that's why I'm not going to use that in my argument. So the feats of strength that I'm going to bring up, I brought this up before, is Kaido carrying Onigashima while also fighting at the same time. And not just fighting like a little skirmish, he was fighting for hours while carrying a whole island. And then my other feat of strength is I'm gonna bring up Zoro splitting a meteor and also cutting a mountain in half. Those are my 2 feats of strength. Bombo, you got any ones that surpass that for One Piece?
One Piece.
Carly, don't be googling all 2 feats of strength over there.
I'm really not.
See, it's tough. I don't know. Don't Garp and Aokiji use ships as like punching bags?
I would say that's more powerful than what I just named though. Like they were punching ships. They were punching ships for training, but I wouldn't say that's more powerful than what I just said though.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying like that's just them training. At least for like casual shit.
Yeah, they were punching ships as punching bags. Yeah. I mean that alone kind of I won't say that because I'm sure. I don't know. They did do that.
I'm gonna name a durability feat.
Wait, we're gonna get into durability. That's when so the topic's gonna.
Oh, you want to do separate? Okay,
It's gonna be strength, speed, durability, and then pure power output or ability output. So, Bamba, can you think of strength feat better? I mean, I guess I couldn't even use Onigashima as a strength feat. That would be more of a power output.
I mean, but it is strength feat because as he like that determines his stamina. Because at some point, like when he was weak, and it's like you're not able to maintain it no more. So that definitely shows. It's not necessarily like maintaining Onigashima. It's maintaining Onigashima while fighting a fleet of niggas. Like a literal
for an hour.
Scabbards, Luffy, and
Zoro,
Gear 5.
And
Yamato.
Yeah. That was a lot of fighting from Kaido. But I think that for me, at least, those are the top
Big
2.
Mom.
He didn't fight Big Mom.
Yes, they did. They fought and then they become allies. Like they fought, literally became allies, had a party, and then the fight began. Like the fights between with Luffy and them.
They fought.
Yeah, him and Big Mom fought.
Why don't I remember them actually fighting?
They fought him and Big Mom, and then before they called the truce. Literally after the fight, they called the truce.
Okay, well, but those are my top 2. You got anything higher than those?
I really don't know. It's hard to think of it just off the top of my head. Well, okay, since we're talking about power, can I talk about Naruto? Because I have something I need to clear.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we were talking about power feats. So the one power feat I want to clear is the one that I've been seeing in the comment last time after we had a similar debate. You know how we had a debate that Sasuke Chidori the moon, but as it was proven, it was a tiny piece of the rock. Well, people try to prove the point that Toneri was able to split the moon in half, and that in itself was a power feat. I would like to break.
Is this from a movie?
Yeah, that's from the movie. But that's canon. But that's
is canon, but it was first shown in the last.
Yeah. The movie last, yeah. So I have a few points I need to add on that. One, that moon is hollow. That is an empty moon, a big empty chamber. And 2, that was not Toneri's power. Because what we learned, he stole all of the eyes from the Byakugans, from the whatchamacallit. What's the Byakugan niggas, Kenny?
The Hyugas.
The Hyugas. He stole their eyes, stored it in an energy tank, was using that to power the dolls, and then once he knew that the dolls was not enough to beat the enemies, he channeled that into a cannon and then turned into himself. That's how he obtained his Tensei God. So I don't want to hear the argument.
You know how much power you need to do to harness even all of that. You feel me? So don't try to discredit it. It's not shit you could do. No. You ain't splitting no moon, hollow or not.
Shut up.
Relax. y'all niggas ain't been to the moon yet. Relax.
That is, like I was saying, that is not his power. That is the power of the Hyugas that you collected through their eyes, stolen and doped yourself to do that feat. And like I said, that moon is empty. And yeah, I rest my case.
It wasn't empty.
And also,
It wasn't empty.
the power feat in itself, Kenny. The One Piece world is 6 times the size of a regular world. 6 times bigger than the Naruto world.
Right, so
And our moon, you should look at it. 6 times bigger.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I've seen it, and L went on it. And L went to the
L
moon.
is on the moon right now.
I've seen it. Nigga.
So Bomba,
Power.
we've talked about the One Piece strength feats, and Bomba has talked about power, or he's debunking a power output feat from Naruto.
It's personal debunk, bro.
You said what?
What's
Carlos?
your personal debunk then?
That's his personal debunk. There's no proof that the moon was hollow.
It is hollow because they were inside of it. You literally saw the gears. The fight that Hinata fought the dolls in, what was it? Inside the
Again,
moon.
which one of y'all's even if it's a hollow moon, none of y'all niggas have split one yet.
Okay, it's hollow. It's not me.
No, shut up.
And that's
shut
the thing.
up,
Look,
shut up.
Kenny,
shut
you
up,
know
shut
how
up.
weak them niggas is? They're in the conversation with me. I wouldn't fight them niggas from One Piece.
Carlos, you set yourself up for that one.
This is valid. I mean, this is invalid. This is invalid. This is so invalid.
You don't see me missing that too?
You started
Hey,
comparing
fuck me
Nate
up
strength
in
to
the One Piece
Bombas.
Look. One, we have to argue off the top of our heads. So thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, that's the first setup. I was like, oh,
Facts.
shit.
One, this was
This was a setup on both parts.
this was a setup. This is picking up the pieces, and this is going to be the same arguments that we had last time. Because what's the name? I'm gonna bring up Neri splitting the moon. I'm gonna bring up Pain wiping out a whole village, and these niggas gonna say the big village wasn't that big. And then I'm gonna bring up what's the name? What's the nigga's name? Madara bringing out 2 meteors. They're gonna bring up the nigga that can just do unlimited meteors. I'm gonna bring up the fact that the Onoki stopped the meteor, but would he stop immediate like unlimited meteors? Probably not.
And now we would say how Kaido would have stopped.
Facts. So what do we? Can we end it? What are we even about to argue? This is literally.
So did Colin just admit that we won? Wow.
Yes, I did. I did.
Big day.
Let's at least talk about it, guys. We're not the same giver-uppers. We're the same combo.
I'm gonna give her upper today.
And he said we're gonna put this shit literally the same combo.
What's the name? G-U. Give up. It's over with.
I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I feel like Naruto is gonna win. So if we want to talk about, let's talk about the reason why One Piece don't stand a chance. Water. I put a water jutsu. You can't do anything against it, Kenny. One Piece.
I will say Zabu's Bomb, that you forget. Devil fruits aren't the only power output in One Piece, so that's false. So guys who don't
if you fight me while you're swimming, I'll freeze you in water. There we go.
Aokiji, that water feed's not gonna work. So Aokiji's gonna freeze it.
Okay, Kato no Jutsu, fire. You melt.
You said what?
Naruto.
What are we doing?
A lava jutsu.
What are we doing, bro?
I'm trying to have an actual conversation. I'm trying to have an actual conversation, an actual convo on our show that's supposed to be called The Same Convo, and y'all aren't having a conversation with me.
Okay, so let's have a conversation about this. Speed. Let's have a conversation about speed, because I feel like that's the one element we can still debate on.
Why can't we debate on power output?
Because I feel like we just established that One Piece is actually stronger. At least I fully believe that.
With
like just in terms of raw strength,
power output. An example of power output would probably be like a divine departure, the destruction power of a divine departure, a destruction power of Pain's divine. Almighty push, Garp's galaxy. What's it called? Galaxy impact.
A tailed beast bomb.
Tail beast bomb. Thank you,
Okay,
Carlos.
so how about we do this? Why don't we establish the strongest jutsu or element from each verse? Then we can.
What do you mean element? What do you mean strongest element?
For example, like if it's for example in Naruto, I would argue that the strongest jutsu I've seen is that Kurama, what you call it, like that dual mixed Biju bomb with the where he has the two heads.
And he has the
Out.
three, and he has the three Rasengans, the four
Yeah.
Rasengans.
Yeah, two Rasengan, three heads. Like basically, Kurama had the Sage mode and was charging, and then yeah. So I feel like in Naruto, that's the strongest I was, at least like initiated by one person. That's the strongest jutsu I can think of.
I said initiated, but okay, I was gonna say because Kurama with the Susanoo gear is also up there.
Crazy.
Yeah, but he said about one person. That takes two people.
Because if you're gonna do like group attack, I feel like that Carlo, you remember the movie Last when they used that the laser, which was powered by chakra and shit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking as the strongest attack if you're gonna do group attack, because that's able to destroy like the multiple pieces of the moon that was falling off.
But is that Kurama attack stronger than what Ten Tails can do? Like with the Ten Tails attack?
At that point, yeah. At that point, yeah.
For sure.
Because he's tapping into the power of the Bijus, and he also, like I said, Kurama was using stage mode, storing chakra while he was fighting Naruto, while he was fighting Sasuke.
Okay.
So I feel like, in my opinion, at least, I'm not sure. I can't think of another attack. It might be, but I really can't think of another attack that was stronger than that.
I mean, you can argue the infinite Tsukiyomi.
That's not really destructive power. That's just a large scale genjutsu. You know what I mean?
But the type of power output that you got to put the whole world in an entire genjutsu, you know, what type of output of power, what type of output of chakra you need to do that? I don't think there's ever.
That's stronger than the Naruto at that point?
Between the two shows, I don't think there's a technique that's stronger than that if we're talking about power output.
But I feel like Naruto, if he was to even like not Naruto, I'll say Sasuke could do it because he has the eyes. But I feel like at that point, like their power might be a little higher.
But what did Madara need to make the infinite Tsukiyomi though? What did he need to do that?
He did the Byakugans after he had already became the
Byakugan, and he had to get the Sage of Six path power. Rinnegan.
And then eat the tree, the tree, facts. Which is the Biju needed to become the tree.
No, but I understand what you're saying as far as like they had enough power to go ahead. If they were to put that at their highest, they probably would have been able to find a way to break it sooner. But I'm just talking about just the output in general, just the fact that it has the potential to affect the whole world.
I got a question. Wasn't it only gonna affect the whole world because technically it was only gonna affect the whole ninja world because ninjas are in tune with their chakra?
No, I think it affected like regular people too. Like anybody, I just don't know. The only thing I'm thinking about is that if we're talking about the world, that jutsu could spread all over the world. But as far as like the people that were around, everybody got. Even Naruto and Sasuke would have got if it wasn't for Susanoo.
Facts. You don't have to be in tune with your chakra. If you in within reach, it's over with. But if we're talking about destructive output, you can talk about what's dude's name?
But remember, we're keeping this to what we actually saw because we never actually got to see the infinite Tsukiyomi. We can't really use that because in that case, we could use Whitebeard's ability, and we heard that he can destroy the world too.
What you mean we didn't get to see the infinite Tsukiyomi?
We didn't see it infiltrate the whole world. We didn't get to see the whole world under the infinite Tsukiyomi.
You have to assume it was though. That's literally what it's supposed to be.
So do we? Okay, then to be fair, do we get to assume that Whitebeard really could have destroyed the world then?
No, because that's pure potential. Like just because you saw it affect the ninja war does not mean it didn't affect the world. You feel me?
No, but like I'm saying
the whole world was affected when he put the Tsukiyomi on the moon.
But what he said is for example, in Naruto, we did not see the repercussion of the whole world. It was just stated that it affected the whole world. And the same thing in Naruto, it was just stated that that devil fruit from Blackbeard can just destroy the whole world.
But again, I'm saying, even I understand what y'all saying, but y'all are saying more of it can. Infinite Tsukiyomi did.
We're not saying it can. We're not sure it did. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure it did because it's supposed to be focused on the war, but
No, I get that, but I literally we literally seen other events where they literally just randomly showed a panel of another part of the world. For example, with the meteors falling, I got to see every single village. You feel me? And people that were in their room sleeping, but I just got to know, okay, this is a threat that's gonna affect not just ninjas, it's gonna affect everybody if it lands. But now with the Eternal Tsukiyomi, I only see the effect the people within the vicinity. And even like you're thinking about the moon, the whole world is not seeing the moon at one time. It takes a very few portion of the world to literally see the moon. So that's why I'm like, is it affecting everybody? We're not sure.
That's a good point.
Because literally it's two statements. One Naruto, they literally just said, I don't even remember if he said the world, it's just Madara was one. I know that he wanted to take over the world, but I'm not even sure that Tsukiyomi affected the world. Whereas in One Piece, it's literally stated, the man that can destroy the world. And I feel like Oda's not just going to throw that just because.
No, I understand that. I'm just taking this in the fact that Madara stated that this infinite Tsukiyomi will allow him to take this world and make a new world. So even though that at that point, you feel me, we only saw, I can only assume if it's good, and you're right, the whole world doesn't see the moon at the whole time. But thinking of the time that went on, it could have affected everybody. But again, I understand what you're saying. So
I was gonna ask it this way.
I think the key point is in what you're saying. Like you're saying, you're assuming something could happen, and we're also assuming that because of what they said in One Piece that.
But I have even this way of putting it, because when Madara is saying that the Eternal Tsukiyomi would allow him to take over the world, could it just be that I just need this Eternal Tsukiyomi to take over this group of ninja? Because like we said, we don't know what the whole world is, but we are sure that like a bunch of ninjas came to stop Madara, and then eventually that Tsukiyomi happened. If I'm able to trap all the strong ninjas, maybe the rest of the world is easy peasy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not no threat left to stop me. So that could literally be how it is. Like, okay, this is allowing me to stop the world because everybody's over here fighting me, and then I put everybody in the Genjutsu shit. Who's left to defend the rest?
It's fair.
Yeah, that is also fast because that was literally not just the hidden leaf. That was every militarized ninja.
Literally in one point.
All over the world. Yeah. The ninjas from all over the world.
No, I'm not saying all over the world, but that's what.
No. That's what it was. That's what it was. But it's okay. No, but that's.
It was literally like imagine.
Yeah, it was no. He's right. It was the ninjas from all over the world, but not everybody else.
Yeah, no. And like I said, that's why his point's valid because once you stop the ninjas from all over the world, who's left to stop? Who's left to stop?
Yeah, but he's saying that the infinite no, that's what y'all are saying the same thing. The infinite Tsukiyomi. Because everybody was in the same place, it doesn't have to be able to spread across the whole world. Everybody's right here.
Yeah.
You're not here.
Same thing with Blackbeard. If he would have came and did his earthquake thing and just split the hole and I had all the ninjas fall down into some spikes and kill him, same thing. But he didn't destroy the whole earth. You know what I'm saying?
No. Look, the thing is, I understand what I'm saying. I understand what he's saying. My whole thing is, and even even after Bomba's first point, where he's right. The moon that's up at this time is only affecting a certain percentage of the world. I'm saying he's right about that. So only let's say that everybody that's within that's the moon is visible to in that percentage. Everybody's under infinite Tsukiyomi. I'm saying that yes, he is correct, but as time goes on, the other percentages could have also been put under the Tsukiyomi as well. But again, I see that his point is valid when he says that we're having a war. The ninjas from all over the world are in this one spot. This was perfect. I got everybody's under a genjutsu. Now I don't. If there's anybody else that's not under a genjutsu, I don't need to stop him because all the people that can fight are here. And if they are, then cool.
So I actually think our argument now has more potential because I just remember something. You did need the tree for the eternal Tsukiyomi. You didn't just need the move. You also needed the tree. That tree would go around and its branches would envelop you, and then your eyes would turn into the Rinnegan, and now you're under the eternal Tsukiyomi. Now is that tree reaching over the whole earth too? Because that tree is not moving.
Wasn't his roots in the earth and over the whole earth?
Is it gonna? You think it's gonna spread? Hey, nigga.
So you ain't never heard of Earth Tree, cuz?
That's what I'm saying.
Chill out.
Like that one tree from the Avatar. Hell yeah, cuz.
Okay,
Yeah,
so from what I'm gonna say, from what we've actually seen with so nothing. You mentioned Pain's power output. Would y'all agree that Pain's power output would be kind of similar to Doflamingo's, where Pain was able to decimate a whole village with his almighty push when Doflamingo literally had a cage was about to squeeze a whole village with
still
just his power?
with string? That's kind of crazy.
And I would even argue that Doflamingo is superior because you do have the stamina argument. Pain does not have stamina like that at all.
Because he's dying.
Yeah, but that's literally like the cost that you need to put up in order to get that power.
So you're saying Doflamingo's cage is a bigger show of force than Pain's almighty?
It's not just the cage. It's Doflamingo's devil fruit. Because that nigga can turn a lot of people into puppets. He was just literally in one.
That wasn't from his devil fruit. He wasn't turning people. That wasn't his devil fruit that turned people to puppets. I mean, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the dolls, the same arc when he was turning people to toys.
No, I was talking about
He
that.
didn't turn a bunch. He didn't turn a bunch of people to puppets. He's only doing like 1 or 2 at a time.
But when he wanted it, that's literally something that not a lot of people can do. That's power.
That's not a show of power outputs. I would say the cage more so than the.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you lay the cage, but he's doing that while doing the cage. Like, literally, the cage is not something that I'm maintaining like almighty push. I just set it and it's doing damage as long as I'm maintaining it. And I can do other shit. Control niggas here, make a double, do whatever. He literally had a double going around fighting niggas while he's just chilling.
That is also factual.
At some point, he even controlled Luffy. Like he's main opponent.
But at the same time, you can make the statement for Naruto. He has a million shadow clones going to do whatever he wants, and he can also manifest the Rasengan and do whatever else too.
You're talking about Naruto?
Yeah.
Yeah, Naruto, but at the end of the day, Naruto is like the top dog.
Who do we pick?
Huh?
The Lakers just picked
Dalton Next from Tennessee. 6'5", 212 pounds.
6'5"?
21.7 points per game, 46% from field goal, 40% from three.
They want D-Lo out of there. He's coming for D-Lo's job.
Scoring machine, they said.
Next.
Hey, I'm with it. Scoring machine. I hear that. I need that.
Lord have mercy.
That's who you wanted, Bumble? You wanted Dalton Next?
We wanted.
I don't know him, but no, I said the stats that I saw. I said that's what we need.
We wanted Zach.
21.1.
But real quick. As far as destructive power, do y'all think Sasuke's arrow technique is more powerful than anything One Piece has to offer as far as destruction?
No, but I was gonna bring it up in terms of strongest jutsu in Naruto because I feel like it also does rival that double Rasengan that Naruto has.
Because the only way he was able to shoot that off is literally from absorbing the power of every single tailed beast.
Yeah, but that shit was OP as hell.
I was about to say that's kind of OD, bro.
This might be crazy for me to say this, but does One Piece have anything that can rival the why did I just brain freeze?
About to say rival to Tsukiyomi.
No, we just talked about that. Rival. What's the flame that burns and don't go out?
Oh, Amaterasu.
Yeah, does One Piece have anything that's on Amaterasu's level?
Amaterasu's level. Because what were you thinking? A flame that you can't put out? Because Amaterasu has now, like now where we at in Naruto, you can put it out. Concern if you're
But also that's not doing anything against somebody like, let's say, Blackbeard.
yeah,
It's not doing shit.
so
It's not doing shit against him.
Why he just gonna suck into a black hole or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also not doing nothing to a Logia, especially a flame Logia.
Facts. It's not doing shit against Marco. Not doing shit against what's the name? Inaru.
I mean, that could be said for anything though. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on what the devil fruit is and what the ability is, it's because of the concept of Logia that can nothing in Naruto's gonna do anything to a Logia. Then at that point, not a single attack is gonna touch a Logia. And Genjutsu might not affect because of Conqueror's Hockey. Just shut that shit off because I'm a conqueror.
So I feel like there is a devil fruit we can make an argument to, and that's Bonnie's. Because I feel like turning you into a kid in the middle of a battlefield, bro. It's like if I have evil intent and actually like mean to kill you, it doesn't matter who you are. It's raps.
How would you use Conqueror's Hockey to get out of a Genjutsu though?
The same way, remember Law got turned to a whole girl and just conquered Hockey out of it?
But yeah, he was able to physically see that he got turned into a girl. How do you know you're in a Genjutsu?
I mean, just because you're in a Genjutsu, every time somebody's in, well, I won't say every time. From the times that I can remember, when you're in a Genjutsu, you know you're in like when Kakashi was getting stabbed by 1,000 Atatis, he knew he was in a Genjutsu. He just
I mean but that was a clear
Mhm.
like when you're a high level ninja and you know about Genjutsu, like you're gonna it might take you a second or two, but you're gonna notice that you're in a Genjutsu. I'm saying like versus somebody in like who is somebody in One Piece that would be able to realize like, damn, I'm in a Genjutsu. Let me use my conquerors. Like
But I mean,
when
you also have to understand in One Piece they're constantly using conquerors just because.
yeah, I understand.
They might turn that bitch off just because. And guess I
And
was being
look, and
controlled.
you might be right. You might be right on that. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand. I wouldn't. I gotta physically see and physically like know, like, okay, if I sent Itachi over to One Piece and I put this certain person into a Genjutsu, how is he going to know, and how is he going to know to use his conquerors to break out?
But the thing is, what type of
So,
genjutsu are they on? Because if it's a combative genjutsu where I'm just beating your ass the whole time, you can't do nothing about it. They're gonna conquer his hockey just to defend themselves so they can fight back, and then all
Facts,
of a
facts,
sudden they can be
facts,
out.
but
facts.
even just then, like conquerors too, like we seen people use it to just sense where you at or see where you're at, and I have observation too. So at the end of the day, like you might be displaying something, but my observation is definitely going to tell me that okay,
Is
like
everybody
this
that
is not
have
what's going on.
everybody that has conquerors has observation?
No, but
Just
you're talking
I
about
ain't know
we're
that.
not just talking about the weakest. I'm not going to aim for the weakest kind. I'm just talking about observation.
at this like
And observation is not something that people that have conquerors have. A lot of people
yeah.
that don't have conquerors yet have observation.
Yeah, you can. So it's like you don't have to have conquerors to have observation, but if you have conquerors, you kind of have to have observation because at the level you're fighting at, it's like if you're fighting somebody else that has conquerors, if you can't see the future a little bit, if you don't have future sight a little bit, you're not gonna be able to hang with that dude.
Remember Luffy in category.
Like Katakuri got future sight,
Longest
advanced future sight at that.
longest fight in anime history, bro.
But that's why because it was teaching you that you got to see the future if you're gonna get past this level. So we, even though it hasn't been specifically stated, based off the caliber of people that they're fighting, we have to assume that Zoro and Sanji have some type of future sight.
And also, Carlo, you don't know if I can put hockey on my neurons. Shit.
You said what?
I don't put hockey on my nerves.
Look, look. I think I just need to see it, bro. I think I just need it either to see it or see an example of somebody in One Piece getting put under an illusion and they they find a way to break
An
out of that. Because
illusion?
I don't
actually feel
I
like
don't
that
I
happened,
don't
and I'm
I
trying to remember.
no. What
I
was you
feel like
saying?
this have to have happened already.
That's what, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's why I asked the question, because I feel like it did, and that's why I asked, because I feel like y'all was gonna be able to tell me. But also, like I said, I would just need to physically like see, like, because I don't disagree with y'all. Just it's hard for me to grasp.
There's so there's the an illusion that somebody broke out with conquerors in. I feel like I don't know why. I feel like I've seen it happen. I want to say, did it not happen with Sanji when with old girl and Onigashima when Robin had to come save him? No,
Maria?
What
yeah,
you
with Black
talking
Maria,
about,
with Black Maria.
Maria? She put him under an illusion.
I don't think so. I don't remember that at least.
I don't know. Maybe it hasn't happened, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why.
Nah, I
I
think
feel like it
what's
hasn't
name? What
happened.
happened between it was he couldn't he couldn't bring himself to hit a woman.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And he couldn't bring himself to harm a woman, and that's why he had to yell for Robin. Or nah, that was the dumbest thing she could have did. She forced that nigga to yell for Robin, and Robin came
Oh,
in.
Robin got up in.
That's her biggest body to date. Still got most bodies in anime history. They
Yeah.
she kind of watered down a little bit, but she still got the most bodies.
Bro, I don't know why they changed her ability because it was so broken.
Facts.
She would just pop up and snap necks.
Facts, and it's crazy work.
Yeah, instant kills each time. But okay, so power. We still haven't gone through this power output part of this.
One Piece. So first, okay, in One Piece, the power output feat that we need to talk about is, for example, Aokiji and Kizaru. No, not Kizaru, Akainu. How their devil fruits literally affected the landscape forever, and that's gonna be like that forever. I feel like that is a power.
Climate on the island.
Huh?
I said they changed the climate on the island.
Literally 2 different climates. It's between that. We know boroplasts are pretty powerful too. Can literally go through a mountain. Shit. We were talking about Zoro slicing the mountain. How about we talk about Mihawk dicing one?
But when did that happen? When did he dice the mountain? When was that?
No, not a mountain, a meteor.
Oh.
Didn't Zoro cut through pure steel?
Yeah, with Mr. 2. Was it 2 or 1? Mr. 1.
He's Mr. 2. Mr. 1 was Crocodile.
I heard that. Yeah, Mr. 2 then.
Just how what's the name? The weights that Zoro be lifting is like kind of OD.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially that with the.
That's OD. That one is crazy.
You know, if you tried that, your shoulders be out there fucking quick.
Over with.
It was somebody on TikTok that was training like Zoro, and he was trying to do his workouts.
He did not put 3 plates like Zoro. Did you see how big them motherfuckers?
And they're not regular plates. Them places like
yeah,
nah, bro.
What? He's like, ding. I'm like, nigga, you lying.
Yeah, nah. Okay, so power output and raw strength.
Oh, niggas is throwing mountains. What are we talking about? In One Piece.
You said what?
Niggas is throwing mountains.
Oh yeah, Burgess.
Come on, bro.
Burgess. Carlito, help Naruto.
Niggas is throwing mountains.
I already told y'all what was finna happen before I even answered the last question. So you're telling me to help. I refuse.
Okay, we can also skip durability because that's not even a question.
Facts. It's not. It's not.
In Naruto, they get knocked into a tree and they're like, like
Sakura quote unquote got 1,000-year healing jutsu. She gets stabbed in to the move.
Facts. And then
like,
you got in One Piece, you got niggas, what's the name, surviving whole fucking. I don't want to go into
jump down
it,
from
bro.
Skype.
We probably got 1 million videos of me saying the same fucking thing, bro.
What? Because Luffy had a hole in his chest and lived.
I mean that too, but Bomba knows what I'm talking about. if y'all told me, if y'all asked me who is the one character you hate the most in One Piece, it's that nigga Jack. I hate that man so much. There's
yeah, the niggas in Naruto is definitely dying off of that.
dying. Like
niggas have died for way less.
I'm saying you literally they don't. Zunisha doesn't even have to do a full swing if it was a Naruto character. As soon as he gets tapped, it's over with.
Or at least if they don't die, they're gonna have permanent damage.
Permanent.
They will be handicapped at least or something. But Jack, no.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, that attack might be worse than what Neji got hit with. So I'm gonna say even then they're still dying.
What are you talking about? What? Oh, the
Zunisha smacked Jack hard. Like it wasn't like you're little. So I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, his boat.
Zunisha did a full swing on this man.
He fucked up his boat. The boat didn't survive. You did.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. And you know how crazy the durability is? People are still speculating that Kaido and Big Mom are alive.
I wouldn't be
surprised. That nigga fell into lava.
I wouldn't be surprised seeing how Oda doesn't kill people except for Ace.
and the old girl's dead.
Oh yeah, him too. Them two.
Is
and Roger.
Is old boy alive?
Ooh.
The one
Vegapunk?
Huh?
Vegapunk?
No. I feel like Vegapunk's still alive.
Vegapunk's still alive. Even if his main body dies, he split himself into he has two more of his satellites alive.
Satellites?
He has two more satellites alive.
But I mean, also I'm talking about the giant from Elbaf that was friends with Nico Robin when she was a kid.
Oh yeah, so
he's still alive too. Yeah, he's
still alive. Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. I love that.
You talking about the Tarichichi man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still alive. So
whenever you were sad, Robin, just remember my laugh.
The only people we've actually seen die are Roger, Ace, Vivi's dad, Cobra. His name's Cobra.
Yeah.
King Cobra, and that's it.
I mean, the girl from Wanda.
Oh, Odin died.
Odin too, yeah. And the girl from Wanda, I can't remember her name. The one that was friends with Ace, her dad.
That was probably
her dad too. Yeah, the girl's dad. That was sad. That was a sad death.
Because they were all laughing.
Oh,
what the fuck are you laughing? And he was like, wait, you don't get it. And then we got the smiles. That shit fucked me up. I was like, these niggas, dog. No flamingo, dog.
I forgot about that. They was laughing when he. Oh my god.
And then she was crying too, like but she couldn't cry. She got to.
Bro, they still on at Wano laughing. Oh my god.
Yeah, and you remember Killer too? You forgot that scene with
Killer,
the kid. Kid almost cried, bro. Kid was pissed.
Oh, that's tough. But yeah, so durability is out of the question. Strength and raw power all go to One Piece. Let's talk speed. Speed is the closest argument.
It is not even the closest argument. And I'm also once again gonna go ahead and clarify. Wait. Hear me out.
I will say it's closer in this.
Let me go ahead and clarify the argument that I made last time. The people were coming for me in the comments again. The argument I made was that one of the elements in Naruto was lightning. I'm not saying the argument to say that that's the case right now, because obviously Naruto is a little faster. Sakura got that Rinnegan, which is teleportation, almost instant. But
Sakura got what?
Sasuke.
Oh.
Sakura ain't got shit.
I'm about to say. I say, come on, don't do this to me.
He ain't got shit, but where the fuck she at anyway? I don't know. Where has she been?
Well, okay. Before we get off the topic, was there a time skip in Boruto?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you so is it still not good after the time skip?
Oh no, the manga Blue Vortex is fire.
So why when I asked, I was like, when does the anime get good? You said who said it does get good?
Well, the anime does not get good.
Because the anime hasn't done a Blue Vortex time skip yet.
Oh,
wait for it.
Blue Vortex is just coming out now. That's like when Kishimoto took the reign again, basically.
Okay.
But shit, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, my argument, because the thing that I wanted to say is that we got to pay attention to the timelines. Early on, Zoro fights Kuma. Kuma explains how his power is working. Zoro is able to keep up. That's basically light speed at that point. That's where we established our light speed in One Piece. Very early. That's before what? Sabaody? That was Thriller Bark, right?
Before time skip, yeah.
Yeah, that's Thriller Bark. Now in Naruto, and this is facts. Speech. When Sasuke is fighting Itachi, he decides to land the Kirin attack. They do the explanation as to why he did the Amaterasu to collect the heat to make the clouds, because he needed to form that Dragon Chidori. And that basically, that Dragon Chidori, nobody could escape it. Even Itachi. That's why he was so confident into launching it. And that was the speed of lightning.
Kidding is so broken, bro.
Huh?
I say kidding is so broken.
Yeah, Kirin is quite broken. In your verse, it is quite broken. Because in my verse, they would have dodged it. That's what I'm trying to say. In my verse, they would have dodged it at Thriller Bark. Because
Luffy would have ate it.
Huh?
Luffy just would have ate
it. Yeah, like that part too. But I'm saying, like, all the way back in Thriller Bark, Zoro would have been able to dodge that attack. That was my argument.
Bro, my argument is going to be this. Naruto has the edge because name me somebody that's faster than Kaguya. I'll wait.
And Kaguya?
Mm-hmm.
From your show?
Yeah.
Yeah, from your show, I don't know.
No. I'm talking about from yours.
From my show, Sanji, Kizaru.
That's crazy. They jump through dimensions.
Thanks. Yeah, they jump in dimensions. You acting like that shit was fast. Like they're not gonna react to that.
No.
Get out of here, bro.
No.
Even I react to that on Jump Force. You should see me.
On Jump Force.
God.
Okay.
Come on, bro. That's not fast.
We didn't. Okay, Carlo makes a really good point. In all of this, we didn't take into account of the Osatsukis.
I did. He said the moon was hollow. The fuck?
You said the what?
We talked about the Osatsukis when we was talking about power output, but this nigga Bamba, the reason why it's not a good feat because the moon was hollow. Shut up.
Well, the moon was hollow at the end of the day. You can't change that.
Y'all niggas aren't splitting moons yet.
Kenny, if you see me right today, you see me, I put a brick in front of you, and I go, what? I cut that shit.
Comparing a moon to a brick is crazy.
If it was empty, would you be surprised, or would you look at me like you fucking fraud?
Comparing a moon to a brick is crazy.
No, but I'm saying the brick being a full brick, a real brick that is full, whole, versus a brick that's empty inside.
A hollow moon crashing into the earth right now is still destroying the earth.
Okay, a meteor crashing into Earth would destroy Earth. What are you talking about?
I think what Carlil is trying to say, even a hollow moon is still harder to break than a meteor.
Okay, but what I'm trying to... Did you forget the argument that I made before that? The reason why splitting a hollow moon is not impressive is that it was not his power. It was the eyes of the Hyugas that he has stolen with his puppets over years and stored in the moon.
He has to harness that power.
That he put in himself, aka doped himself.
He has to harness that power. You talked about a nigga throwing mountains was an impressive feat. Example, he has a devil fruit to help him do that.
For example, Kenny, we just got introduced to an extinguishable flame in One Piece. If I give that to Naruto now, all of a sudden, am I considering Vegapunk the strongest nigga ever? Is that what you're saying? Because the mother flame you can't extinguish that shit. And he has it. That's his.
I'm saying, does it make a difference what if I had a devil fruit that was as power as the mother flame? Is that not the same thing?
What do you mean?
You saying if I gave Naruto the mother flame, does that count as his power now because the mother flame itself is like that?
No, I'm talking about Vegapunk. Vegapunk currently has the mother flame in his possession.
I know. So you're saying if I give the mother flame to somebody and now they can harness that power. Gave the mother flame.
I'm asking you if right now are you considering Vegapunk?
No, because he's not holding that shit in his hands. You're saying if you give it to Naruto, if Naruto has the power to harness the mother flame in his palm, then yes, I'm gonna say that nigga's the strongest. Because who's fucking?
You did not harness that power because that power overheated. You cannot harness it.
Oh my
The
god.
one nigga that harnessed the power in Naruto is Naruto.
Again, like I said, I'm gonna bring up your argument because you're saying that my argument of him not being able to harness the Byakugans isn't valid. You called when we were talking about power output. You said a nigga that can throw mountains was an impressive feat, but he uses a devil fruit to use that power. So is that invalid?
Wait, is Burgess using the devil fruit to throw a mountain?
Yes.
Niggas is doing that in One Piece because of their strength. What are we talking about?
Oh my god.
He's the strongest nigga in One Piece?
Look, whether it's hockey or whether it is
now all of a sudden it's what is hockey.
Whether it's hockey, whether it's a devil fruit, they're still using a technique to help them with that.
There is pure strength in One Piece. There is pure strength outside of devil fruit and everything. For example, Luffy. Luffy is strong as shit outside of devil fruit and hockey. Strength alone. As kids, they're able to keep up with people. You seen it with Ace. You seen it with Sabo. Ain't no devil fruit at that point. It's pure strength. Training, strength, strong niggas. And the gym. Lifting shit. Strong. What is you talking about?
I ain't seen not one punch from Luffy that wasn't hockey or devil fruit.
I've seen plenty. I don't know what you're talking about.
When he punched that celestial dragon into a black and white, he didn't.
You don't think he used any type of hockey for that?
Okay, you seen Kid Luffy?
Yet. He didn't have hockey.
You seen Kid Luffy, right?
You said what?
Have you seen Kid Luffy?
Yes.
In the forest?
Yes.
Versus the bandits?
Oh my god!
Where's the devil fruit?
I could give you a kid right now that can knock out an adult. Stop playing with me, dog.
Who? Okay, give me who?
You said what?
Who?
My nephew.
What's his name?
I'll fuck your nephew up.
No. What's your nephew's name?
Hold on.
Give me a nephew.
Hold on. You said what's my nephew's name?
Yeah.
Meech.
Okay.
I'll fuck Meech.
Did you not believe you didn't believe I had nephews?
We never talked about your nephew before.
I mean, did you want to bring them up? Well, I can introduce you to them. You ain't never asked.
I didn't know Carlia had a son.
All right. Again, I made my point, but ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't going to win to begin with.
Listen, it's not about winning. We're trying to come to the listen. I'm here. I'm in L.
Wait a second. I just realized I've never met your sister before.
You said what?
I've never met your sister before.
I mean, you met one of them.
Huh?
You met one of them.
Of course, I met Kendall.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't met the other four.
That's true. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so guys, speed. We've already given strength and power output to One Piece. Speed.
One Piece.
Speed. The delegates of speed of Naruto.
Unless we want to count jumping through dimensions, because you gotta be pretty fast to do that. But hey. We just gonna assume after I got chastised for assuming a few minutes ago, we just gonna assume that Sanji and Kizaru gonna be able to keep up.
No, we're not gonna. I'm gonna ask you this: is that a speed feat, or is that just one of Kaguya's abilities to open up a dimension and walk through it?
I feel like you got to be pretty fast to jump through dimensions. That's all I gotta say. It's literally like using instant transmission. Because if this was
it's actually not. Kaguya's is not. Because instant transmission. This is my thing. Here's the thing. I would even argue that Minato's, because the only problem with Minato's instant teleportation is that he has to mark somewhere. But that transmission is instant. Whereas Kaguya, I slowly watch you disappear over here. Oh, where's she gonna pop up? It's not instant. I can't keep up with that shit. You know what's instant? It's law with a rock. It's like, okay, that rock is over there. You over here.
Boom.
That change is happening right now. You don't have time to react.
Oh my god.
But it's a problem when you're just like glowing slowly into this hole. Oh, look right there. It's the nails coming out, the fingers. Oh, here's a hand. With you, I can anticipate that shit. And they were able to do it within your anime. When she's supposed to be the top speed. That wasn't that fast. Instant transmission is instant. That is a slow download. You ain't got the speed.
I was always told that Naruto was the fastest in the Naruto verse.
I think he is too.
You know who's top 5? Sakura.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Sakura.
Where
Okay.
was she at?
Okay.
We needed.
So
Where
the
was she at?
speed demons of Naruto are Naruto. Damn, God Sensei's in a wheelchair now.
Kenny, you know what's my problem?
What's your problem, bro?
This man has Sakura top 5 strength, top 5 speed. But where is she at top 5 with these niggas that these niggas are fighting? I don't see her.
We don't need her right now.
Yes, we did. This nigga
No, we
Naruto almost
don't.
died.
She has a child.
Almost died.
She has a child to take care of.
Wait, fuck her husband.
That child was on the battlefield.
Wait, hold on.
The child was on the
husband.
battlefield.
She
Her
ain't know that.
husband
She
is
ain't
the
know that.
Hokage. He's supposed to put his life on the line. What's not supposed to happen is Boruto at his young 10-year-old ass fighting Otsutsuki.
Why not?
But
Naruto
no,
would have
he
did it.
literally said she has a
Naruto was
child.
not fighting the Otsutsuki's at 10.
At 16 he
However the
was.
fuck he is.
At 16 he was.
He was not 16. He was like 17, 18.
Before you gave him a year.
And he's still not 10, 12 years old.
I'm saying if he would have been met with the
Boruto
same,
wasn't even a
if he
chunin
would have
yet.
been met with the same circumstances, he's doing the same shit.
Boruto was not even a chunin yet.
Okay, Kenny. I'm sorry. That's what the story. I'm sorry. That's what Kishimoto wanted. All right.
Throw that nigga in the trash.
Okay, so speed. We got Naruto. Well, I gotta keep repeating about stuff. We got Naruto. Are we giving Minato his props, even though it's the flying Raijin? Wow,
Actually,
you did that quick, Bumble.
Look at this shit.
Can we just give the speed to One Piece and move on, bro? Can we just? I'm sick of the slander. I'm sick of the slander.
Carla, honestly, who do you think is faster, Naruto or Sanji?
You said what?
Who do you think is faster, Naruto or Sanji?
I'm gonna say Naruto.
Is Sanji is he confirmed faster than Kizaru yet? I'm speculating that he is, since he was able to beat Kizaru light attack.
He can keep up with Kizaru.
Because think of these feats, bro. One, before Kizaru kicked, he was there. Before what's the bald Goro say? Nuzjuro? That nigga literally was in mid-swing. Mid-swing, he popped up on that nigga. The distance, it didn't matter. And I was gonna ask, wasn't he because of his speed that he disappeared?
Yeah.
Sanji.
That was at Wano though that was happening.
Yeah, that was early.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is Kizaru is light. He moves at light speed. Kizaru already launched an attack at Bonnie. Sanji's able to beat that attack to Bonnie and move her out the way at the same time.
And I even feel like the Kizaru light thing, like it's just that light is his power. But technically, I feel like he moves faster than light. Because that barrier dome that we have over with the lasers, that's what I'm counting as light speed. And
so we've already we've confirmed that Sanji's faster than light speed.
Yeah, like light speed is way for One Piece. That's like I said, Triller Bark. It wasn't even the speedsters that we had that in the conversation. It was Zoro and them. Literally, Kuma had the speech. These like repulsion, they move as fast as light. They move at light speed.
So One Piece, I know Carly was ready before we even got into this. Are we all willing to finally sit down and say the One Piece verse in its totality is stronger than the Naruto verse?
Oh, yeah. There's only one nigga that needs to change his vote.
I think one of the biggest reasons I'm on that boat is because I've seen people in Naruto be killed by lesser attacks than I've seen One Piece people like tank.
But who the fuck is gonna die from a splinter in One Piece?
Okay, that wasn't a splinter. Let's put
That
was
was
just a splinter,
bro.
That was not.
Nami is surviving that.
You said Nami? No, Nami's dead. Nami's dead off.
Nami's surviving that.
No, she's not.
Nami is surviving that shit. We gonna
Not surviving that. All the bottom three is dying from that. Chopper's dying. Usopp's
think
dying.
Chopper's dying from that? I don't think Chopper's dying. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
The
Maybe in his
splinter was
natural
bigger.
form.
The
his
splinter
natural
was
form,
bigger
maybe.
than him.
Huh?
The splinter that went into Neji is bigger than
Yeah,
Sasuke.
but I'm saying in his natural form, maybe. But he's not going to jump in front of a Splinter in his natural form. Come on, bro.
You think you don't have time to pop a monster ball?
I think he's in the middle of a battle. He already popped the monster ball. He was been fighting.
That's false because we've seen Chopper in many battles without popping monster point.
Not in the middle of war. That's a war. That's the biggest battle Chopper would have been in.
Oh, they've been in war. They were in war. And
Not a ninja war, Kenny. He would have been having monster point.
Ninjas, Mama. Of course they're not gonna be in a ninja war.
Okay, as you said,
pirate.
if it was in Naruto, it would have been a nigga pirate. There you go. Fuck it. Fuck out of here.
He's been in a pirate war already.
This is Naruto, Kenny. This is not One Piece.
What I'm saying is that splinter attack that killed Neji is killing Chopper. Fine. That splinter attack that killed Neji is not going to kill. Damn. Well, okay.
Is he gonna kill Brook? Is he gonna kill Brook?
Brook can't die, so that's
Brook is
Is he gonna
dead.
kill Frankie?
it can't kill. It might. It might
It's not
kill
gonna
Frankie.
kill Frankie.
It might kill
It's not
Frankie.
gonna kill.
It's
I
not
think it's a
killing
cyborg.
any. If your name is not Ace, Pork is the Ace. It's not killing you, bro. Move
That
on.
splinter's also not killing Ace.
Why are we stuck on the splinter?
Also, yeah, you gotta remember that Ace had his brother in front of a punch. So he had to stop it. If not, Ace is a Logia.
Look, Ace doing the same dumbass shit that Neji did and getting his ass stabbed. Should have just let this nigga Luffy get hit.
Wait, question. Technically, was that not our first introduction to hockey? Because Akaino's punch had to have been hockey coded to kill Ace like
But
that.
I feel, is it Akainu punch was hockey coded or Ace wanted to stop the punch?
He's a
I
Logia.
always thought,
I feel like it had to have been hockey coded because he's still a Logia regardless.
but I feel, don't you have to want it? Like, I think you have to want to. You can control your body because Luffy didn't have hockey versus Crocodile.
So you're saying Ace did that, so
He would stop the punch because Luffy would have gotten fucked up if he was just
if he
Logia.
let it go through him.
Yeah, that's the whole reason why I could see somebody who is Logia. Because if he was just, I'm Logia, it's not gonna hurt me. There's no point in him jumping in front of that punch.
But at the same time, Akainu's punch went through Ace, so it could have continued traveling through Ace into Luffy.
No, but I feel like if I'm physically stopping the punch with my body, well, something that's tangible is gonna stop at some point. Like, there's momentum, but I'm able to stop your momentum. Whereas if I'm just fire that you can go through, there's no momentum stopping. It's just gonna literally go through.
You should have let that.
I still don't
hit,
think that
bro.
works because I feel like the way Akainu's lava control is, or his magma control, he can kind of sort of stretch like Luffy, but with magma. So if he wanted to keep,
I don't
going
think,
with that
but that's
punch,
what I'm saying. He did not first anticipate like a stretching punch. He literally had one punch. Now, when I'm trying to stop the momentum of the punch, I need something that's tangible.
Facts.
If Ace is just literally Logia state, I'm not just literally like, I'm not talking about the punch is not just stopping, but my whole body should technically go through him because I'm aiming for Luffy at that point. I'm not aiming for this distance. I'm aiming for the full mind, not just half of it.
I mean,
I'm trying to get to Luffy. So I'm not stopping the force necessary for Ace right here in front of me. No.
Facts. He would have if he known that Ace was gonna block his punch, he probably would have thought, let me stretch. But he didn't know that Ace was gonna be there. So
man, makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I don't even know where we were.
We're talking about who's better, Nami or Sakura. Nami.
One Piece is the overall stronger verse. That's what it
Just
is.
like I said, I'm tapping out.
Carl, I gotta ask, do you really believe that?
I don't, but
Make your case.
I promise I do not, but I'm caving. I cave. I'm not.
What about
doing it.
Can you at least give a durability? Like, how do you argue against durability of
You can't argue against durability. These niggas don't die. Like, what are we
the
talking
only durable
about,
nigga
bro?
is in One Piece in Naruto is Naruto.
Yeah, durability. It's not happening, bro. Niggas die in Naruto every day, bro.
I was like, Pain technically killed Kakashi.
Nigga killed Jiraiya.
Yeah. And
apparently somebody made a thing.
I saw it. It's fire. I know what you finna say. They made the animation where they saved Jiraiya. It's fire. That's fire.
No, I was even talking about that.
Wait, what was you about to talk about?
I want to see that now. But I was going to talk about somebody made a breakdown of how, like, technically Kakashi didn't die, like, didn't get killed. He died because he used up all of his chakra type shit. Because remember how, like, the nail actually looked like it disappeared?
Yeah.
That he managed to save himself and save Choji, but because he chose to do both, he died of, like, exhaustion. That was, like, the last of his chakra.
Yeah.
I mean, then he was still killed then. If
Listen.
I forced you to exhaustion and you die, I killed you. Like, what?
Don't ruin my point, okay? Don't ever do that.
I'm just saying. You said he didn't kill him, but he forced him to die, though. What?
We get it, Kitty. All right. All right.
Okay, all right. So I don't let this drag on because Carlo doesn't have the will to fight.
I don't.
Me and Bob.
Doesn't have the will to fight is crazy.
I don't have. I'm trying to be unbiased. It's just I've seen the One Piece verse tank more damage than the Naruto verse.
You see literal niggas fight for 9 days. Ain't nobody in Naruto doing that.
I was about to say,
Raikage fought for several days against the what was it, the Ten Tails?
How many days was it?
I don't remember how many days it was, but he did it.
Nah, it was 9 days.
The Raikage isn't nowhere near the strongest in the verse.
But I'm saying that wasn't 9 days. And the good person that did it in One Piece wasn't nowhere near as strong. It was Jack. What are you talking about?
And look, also you gotta. The one thing we can settle this durability argument with one simple picture. Just look at your phones. Look what I just sent to the group chat. Do you see the size of this nigga's trunk? Do you see the size of that ship?
Did you see the Zunichi?
like, come on, bro. Like, no, yeah. One Piece got it. One Piece got it today. Yeah, One Piece won today. It won today.
We are the champions. You know how big Zunisha is, but can we talk about that?
Like, that's.
Do you know how big an elephant that could carry Chicago? An elephant that could carry synagogue.
Literally, you know how big that elephant is. You know how big his trunk is. Now look at that ship. And you tell me all the if you would have showed me that picture before that arc and be like, Carlil, how many people do you think survived? I would have said none confidently. I promise you. I would have said 0.
And Zunisha smacked the shit.
And the fact that, and I literally, while we were talking earlier, I was literally talking and also rewatching the clip. Not only did he smack the shit out of him, he went into the sea and threw these niggas up in the air so he could get a good swing. Like
this nigga had to swing in the water.
That's look, Oda, you got it. You got it. You love your character.
He said Oda.
You have it, bro. You got it, bro. This is worse than Dragon Balls.
He said, hey, Kishimoto, niggas in the street saying your verse stronger than mine. Watch this.
Like, yeah, nah. Oda got it. One Piece got it. Y'all got the day, bro. Yeah, I got it.
All right. I won't keep beating it into you.
Pause.
You won't keep what, Kenny?
Pause.
What you said, my boy?
He is on a roll today.
You won't keep on what?
Good God.
That's what she said.
Good God.
Pause. Pause. You still don't want to say it out loud? Say it. Pause.
God. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Well, you heard it here first. One Piece is officially same convo certified.
TLC.
Then Naruto. And this has been the anime segment, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all have any disagreements with what I said, or what we said, if you agree with anything we said, if y'all want to go ahead and have the debate with yourselves, amongst y'all conversations out there, go ahead and do that in the comments. Do it in your group chats. That's where you need to send this clip. Send it to all your group chats with your friends, your family, Like, share, subscribe, turn those notification bells on. Why are you sending it to people? Don't forget to send it to Granny, because Granny likes powerful things. And we out of here.
I tell you, she does. Trust me.
There's no way he ended it like
He
that.
likes a very powerful thing, Kenny.